And see that thing that looks like a horn on the left-hand side next to your no-hand hold?
Yeah?
That's the radar light. If there's anyone behind you, the light comes on.
Lights up. Yep.
If you got it turned on.
Get out of there.
Oops.
I'm going way too fast. I only had like 1,000 RPM and it was rocketing.
Turn.
You already feel how much nicer it is to drive around. I'm not shitting myself as usual.
Yeah, you're going to hit me? I think so.
No. Plenty of room. Hello.
Yeah, that'll check.
Oh, you can spin it like the F-14. Brilliant.
Close the cockpit. Hold down Control C, wind the handle with the mouse.
Yeah. And to wind it back, you have to use the mouse.
Yeah. One thing we haven't done is uncage the artificial horizon. The red tag. It's right in the middle of your thing.
Is that the little knob on the bottom right of it?
Yep, yep. Just turn that all the way to the left.
Yep.
Probably a couple of things you need to think about now.
Yep.
You got your I'll wait till you're ready and lined up next to me or behind me.
I'm right behind you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See the speedo?
Let me
So
see. Got RPM.
inside the big orange area.
Yep.
Defined by orange line of the critical.
Oh, miles per
flight
hour.
speed.
Yep.
Yeah. So at about 100, you want to have your stick gone from pull back to
Neutral?
slowly to the neutral.
Yep.
At about 120, pull back.
Yep.
With tail draggers, the reason we used to be wobbly all the time was we started lifting off when we were still tail down.
Yeah, wait till the tail's up and then take off.
Because
Yeah.
when that happens, as soon as you get level, you lose lift and it falls because you're not going fast enough.
You need to wait for the arse to lift up before you use your ailerons.
Or lift it up yourself.
Yeah.
Get that speed and then let it lift itself up. And then pull it back a bit gently. It's definitely not as torquey and flighty down the runway as the Spitfire, but you still might have to use a bit of rudder and a bit of aileron maybe.
Again, it's not on the shopping trolley wheels.
Yeah.
2 feet apart.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't do it yet, but hold the brakes. They say go to, you see the RPM gauge?
Yep.
So they say go to 3,000, which is the 30 where the red notch is.
That's crazy.
But I think you're better off than they say for formation flying at about 25.
Alright. But for takeoff, you want 3,000. I guess Spitfire's there, we get there eventually, don't we? But they're saying to do it straight away with the brakes on, do they?
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright. And
but I'm saying go down the runway at about 25.
Yep.
And the manifold pressure is the big thing. That's your throttle.
So I've opened that all the way up right now, but once you're up in the air, then I pull it back to 26 like with Spit. Oh, there's a bigger green zone. Green zone's from like 26 to 36.
Yeah, ignore the green zone too.
Okay.
At this stage.
Seems generous.
Full military is 3,000 RPM, 61 manifold pressure. Takeoff is 3,000 and again all the way up to 61. But I don't even know if I get there. Maximum
Oh, hang on, I've
continuous.
got this confused. So RPM is what on the Spitfire would be RPM, right? And manifold pressure is what would be
RPM's up.
boost?
Yeah, manifold
Okay.
pressure's boost.
I was getting my numbers mixed up because obviously it's going to... yeah.
And Spitfire's in the imperial bar system, whereas this is some hectoliter or whatever it is, degrees of mercury or something. The different, yeah.
So
Yep.
3000 RPM is good, and manifold pressure 61 is
Yeah,
just
all the way around, yeah.
cruisy.
But you don't have to go there. I don't even get there. I reckon I'm probably in about 52 or something.
Yep.
I recommend say you don't lose control first.
Yep.
And they say for parallel takeoffs, and there's formation takeoff. In other words, you're both occupying the strip, taking off at the same time.
I should have got next
About
to you.
25 RPM is probably better. But you don't have to, just leave that pitch all the way forward and use the throttle.
Got it.
But let the revs build up a bit before you take. So again, like the Spitfire, I'll probably get up
back.
quite a few. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll just start going.
And just rudder or takeoff, yeah? I don't need to use the wheel brakes?
Do not use the wheel brakes on the runway, it'll be fatal.
Yep. So
Other than holding the W key now while you throttle up so it doesn't run into me.
oh yeah.
Oh, stick back to lock the tail wheel. I'm at 3000 actually, here I go. 3000 RPM, about 45 gazos. I've got to 100, letting go of the stick. Level. Now I'm pulling up. Now I'm climbing. It's climbing out beautiful, best ever.
I can't believe I didn't smash my propeller then, but...
I know, same. Pulling my RPM back to 27. And I'm setting my manifold pressure to 46. Which is about where I was anyway.
Was a bit low, but...
How easy is that?
Yeah, good.
She'll need a bit of trim.
Yeah.
You need to bring that nose up.
It's a bit dicey for me, but
It is.
the actual steering was nice. It was just the getting that throttle feel and acceleration. And
I'm going to back around left and go back down the coast, all the way around and follow the coast around to our left.
yep.
I'm going to show you some shit.
So even without those drop tanks, we're way heavier than a Spitfire, aren't we?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Feel it.
Oh, the laminar wings too. The wings have different properties. That's why it goes so fast. See how that gyroscopic sight's moving as you turn? Yeah. It's calculating where the bullets would be. How clever.
Yep. So I eyeball your plane shape, make the thing about the same size, and let you have it with the dots on you.
Yeah. I reckon to wait 1 second with the dot on them for 1 second.
Yep.
Just going to fly down this coast and we trim it up a bit.
Yep.
And
You slow down?
sorry, maximum continuous is 2746. All right.
That's what I've got it on. But I'm passing you, so I'm trying to work out as you slow down.
I might be 45 and a half, you know.
Alright. On your 8, soon to be 9.
Yep, I see you. Get it trimmed nice-ish. I find it hard to trim as good as I can to split.
Balloon above me, so I have to...
Yeah, it's ballooning. Crossing beneath you to your... I'm going to pop out on your left-hand side.
Alright, cool.
Here I am.
Slow down for a bit.
I'm at your 8 o'clock load.
I see it.
Now see our runway back there?
Yep.
Follow me towards it. Just follow me if you've got it reasonably trimmed.
You know what probably is? It's probably because my head was warmed up for 15 minutes.
God knows.
Probably running a more efficient engine at the moment. I've lost you. I've seen you turn back to the... Yeah, I see you now.
So if you look out at about 2 o'clock, you'll see some grey smoke burning. Well, just follow me. Just follow me.
Following? Like the ocean or...?
No, no. See the fire, the bonfire down the ground?
I see it, yep.
There's a shitload of targets around there.
Okay.
Watch out, some of the light and stuff might start shooting back at us.
I know.
That's where I do my practice. I've got locomotives, tanks, trucks, trains.
Just hanging out.
Bombers. That's the firing range.
Yep. You set your rockets up?
Rockets on single. Whoa. We see you there. How nice is that?
Yeah, careful. Again, I'm beating you again. Maybe I use more fuel as well. Maybe I'm lighter. Faster startup.
Have you got rockets?
Pretty sure I do. I haven't done.
Can't see you.
On your left, you almost cleaned me out.
Yeah, you got rockets. Yeah, I don't know why. How weird.
I say it's for longer startup. My oil's warmer, less fuel. You basically started and took off.
So we'll go back to that bonfire that the Home Guard have lit.
So if I set it up the way you said, my stores release should fire the rockets, yeah?
Yeah. Now when you're firing the rockets, see the fixed sight?
Yep.
See the two little chevrons beneath it?
Yep.
You basically rockets, they're not like normal rockets, they don't go like bullets, they drop like all fuck. So your target's probably got to be between the top of the sight and the bottom of those lines, believe it or not.
You mean the top of the sight, the top of the centre of the sight?
No, the bottom. They're not even in the sight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hope look at a diagram. I mean those two horizontal lines at the bottom of the sight.
So see the bottom one?
Yep.
Halfway between that and the top of your dashboard is probably where the target has to be.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to run in on there's a V2 rocket launcher there, by the way. You zoom in. I won't go for that, I'm going to go for a aeroplane. In fact, I'm not going to go for anything, so I've muffed it. So I'm going to come back again and get the act together. See a pile of trucks, there's tanks, there's all sorts of shit down there.
I didn't do that right.
I'm going to go out and come back in the way I normally go. See the V2 launch pad?
I thought I did, but I think I shot at a what is it? A wire. Power line. I overshot it, so I think I misunderstood your site description. It doesn't feel as sprightly, but it feels quite confident. I'm sure if you yank it around, it's probably just as good. But it doesn't quite feel so jittery.
It really comes into its own between 15,000 and 40,000 feet.
Yeah. Is this the model where they'd pretty much turned it into a escort plane, yeah?
Yeah, this is the one that's got the 1,600 mile range.
Oh, big framiness. Do you feel
This
that?
is the... No. I've actually lost sight of the target area.
Fire's gone out?
I don't think so.
There's somewhere down there, isn't it? I see it, it's to the right, to the right. 90, on your 90.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go around to the left so I've got a better run on things. Go back out of the ocean and come back in that same way again. If you zoom in, you'll see the stuff down there though.
Yeah, I see it.
I've got a framey thing then. Yeah. Now my engine's getting a bit hot.
Alright.
So I'm going to drop it back a bit.
Where do we see that?
On the beneath the RPM gauge is all the temperatures.
Okay.
Mine's saying about 90. Just over the 80, I want to get that back in the green.
Mine's fine.
Yep.
Just wonder I was catching up with you if your engine was running better. And underneath that it says fuel, is that exhaust temperature, is it?
I don't know.
Just keep it in the green. So oil and fuel temp, pounds.
The big temperature gauge one on top.
That's the main one, yep.
I want to get that back in the green. So I'll go to 26 and say 40.
That fuel tank's down to 60. Do I drain it or do I try and balance them out mid-flight?
No, just let it go. Drain it, yeah. Okay, now I can see the target smoke.
Right, so explain the rock side again.
I'm running it on a rocket run now. So those sights,
Yep.
it'll probably drop below those sights. Much depends on your angle, of course. Ignore the little gyro sight, just ignore that. Oh yeah, you shot us up.
Missed it.
Don't get target fixated.
Yeah. So you're doing 350, it doesn't feel like it. You do 350 in the spin that close to the ground and it's scary.
I muffed up that run.
Nice
So yeah,
cover.
need lots of practice.
Yeah. After reading the chucks about where you target.
No, he doesn't tell you anything.
Oh yeah, like the Huey one, he just gives you the basics.
You need to watch those videos from that guy.
Yep.
He does a good one on the air to ground. It's only short too, they're like 15 minutes. I watch them at night.
And what's the gun element? It's just 650 mils, is it?
Yeah, 650 mils. But they're vicious.
Yeah, I bet.
There's no cannon.
It's out to no effects.
My glorious, something's blowing up there. You've got something.
Yeah.
Or I did, or someone did. I see a big smoke plume come up.
There was like a Yak Panther or something monstrous.
Yeah, I got that
thing.
there. There's a Jag Panther, a Tiger.
I don't remember any direct. I launched 3 rockets at it in a panic, so big and menacing.
I'm going to go over the lot.
Guns, are they part of the site for ground targets?
Yeah. Again,
what
you just
you
go
use
for the middle. The middle tends to be the thing for that.
Yep.
Wherever.
I guess people still throw bullet drop. Oh no.
So I'm going to get...
Yeah, mine's flying great. I think it's the frame rate here is much better. Even the Spitfire's... Oh, well, you got something. You got a camp wagon. Is it with guns or rockets?
Now, when you pull your trigger, your gun should work.
Yep. Yeah, I just tried to...
Now you might want to
planes.
go over to your sight control.
Yep.
And just stick it on fixed.
Ah.
That gets rid of the gyro, which might be annoying you.
Yep.
You really only want the gyro for air to air.
Yep.
Have you seen the V2 site yet? It's got a launch pad and the V2 sitting on it.
I think I saw it.
Zoom in as you circle around. It's in the paddock.
I see, it looks like a big gun on its side. Right, yeah, alright, cool. For some reason I always thought they launched vertically, because that's how I've seen them. Oh, wait, okay. It looks like...
No, you're thinking of the V. You're thinking of the... Oh, sorry,
V2.
the V1. It's a V1.
Oh, it's a V1, yep.
Yeah. See the rocket sitting on it, actually. I just went over it. I saw you for a second.
Yeah, I can see him.
Not sure where you are.
Underneath you.
Oh, cool. Have a crack at the V1.
Sorry. I'll follow you in.
Are you underneath me still, are you?
Down behind you now. I don't feel like I have to think about it as much as Spitfire. If I just point up in the air, it just goes there.
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. was too far out. I was fighting the stick.
Yeah, I'm not getting very good lineups.
The guy in the video gives you a really good tip about how to drift your sights.
Yep.
Do a little jig and then you let your sights drift across. Oops. Big pause.
Like a red light. Past my landing light or something. Yeah, I've lost
now
it.
I've had that weird track IR hang up shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, shit's me.
It sounds like something to do with the USB. Something shorted out or...
Oh, it's only happening in this fucking map.
Oh, maybe not then. Maybe the frame rate's fucking it up or something?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I flew for 2.5 hours in that other mission in the Normandy map, but nothing happened.
Hey, I think you saw... Oh, I got the V1. Blew
Cool,
up after I went past.
Yeah.
Just opened him up.
Now I've come to a big pause.
Yeah, I think you're out of the game, so I can't see you anywhere.
Yeah, I've paused. Bounces back.
This is why it'd be good to find a good server to practice on if they have good missions we like. Because then we can... You're back?
Back.
Weird.
How weird's that?
Should have deep magazines on these machine guns.
Let me pause it for 1 second.
Go for it. Doesn't have ammo counter anywhere, does it?
No, but they take a huge amount of rounds in the wing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, look at them. Science fiction guns.
I'll take my headphone off. Okay. Continue to bear with me.
You're alright. Look around at my plane.
Yeah, they're pretty good, eh?
Look at these little notes everywhere you can read.
Yeah. It's like note madness.
Love this sign from fucking American regulation or whatever. This is a military type aircraft and under the civil air regulations shall not be used for the carriage of passengers or cargo for compensation or hire.
Good old Yanks.
Gotta remind the pilots that their girlfriend's up for a ride.
Good old Yanks and their...
Yeah, a bit tight, but... Actually, there's a bit of room at the back there. Behind the seat. Maybe.
What's that track IR thing called? Natural point, isn't it?
You got 2 green lights up top. F9 turns on and off sometimes. Have you tried that?
Nope.
If they're red, F9 normally, at least on mine. It's more of a pause than a dead though.
Okay, that's got it back.
How'd you do it?
For me, but I haven't got the other green light on the thing. So hang on a second.
You're right.
funnily enough, I followed the instructions that it's working. So on a thing I read on the web to recover your track IR.
Oh, could be handy.
But strangely, I haven't got the second green light, but it's working. How weird's that?
Weird. Because yeah, it's like, was it first light for it's on, second light for you're in a game, but recognises it.
Yeah. But the game's saying input device plugged in and it's working. So I'm going to
maybe it's like an override or something. Let's see what happens.
So I've got a locomotive in the paddock there as well, a Tiger, a pile of trucks and armoured personnel carriers.
Camp wagons were shooting at me.
Yeah. Yeah, were they? Yeah.
He's just sitting in a field, is he?
Yeah, to the ocean side of the fire, closest to the runway.
Did you just pass underneath me, I think, where you shadowed it?
Yeah, I see you in my revision mirror. Wow. I just shot something, I think. I saw a fire come up. It's one of the trucks. So, when you look at the campfire,
yep,
there's a paddock. It's on a fence line. See that? Oh, you're gone. I just saw you.
Oh, good.
Well, something blew up. Is that the? Oh, it's a truck I hit. Or did you hit it?
I almost died. Maybe the HC prediction when I crashed because it was real. I lost aerodynamics.
That's where I shot the truck.
At rooftop height.
The truck just blew up, I think.
Yeah, I can see a truck in that little yellow field where the campfire gets on.
Yeah. If you see the campfire,
yes, you got credited with a blitz kill.
See the locomotive right there next to you at your 9 o'clock. I'm right on your 6. Do not do anything sudden. Whoops. At your 3 o'clock.
Gotcha, beautiful. Yep. Awesome.
How good are these things?
Yeah, great. It's a weird sense of security where you feel like you're solid until you're about to die. Whereas the Spitfire seems to give you plenty of warning by being
jittery,
making you feel like you're going to die all the time. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. At least it's more relaxing.
I like them. I like them both very much. The reason why I'm attracted to this is it's got the rockets and shit.
Yeah, more armaments to play with. You're not just
which I'm shit house with.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I don't think I need anything.
Trying to find the locomotive for you. So where the campfire is, it's on a fence line. If you follow that fence line back towards the ocean and then go towards the airport, and the same paddock is where the locomotive is sitting. The same paddock that the jag pans and all them are in.
Okay. I'm just having trouble seeing, so all the like blurs are going in so fast.
Yeah, I zoom in while you're
I'm doing that.
around.
That's also very dangerous.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Where are you going?
going to go for the loco.
Probably it's probably the best way to go.
Yeah, it's pretty well right in front of that ramp. To the right of the ramp. It's a black German loco. You see me shoot at it.
Yep. I see it, yep. Whoops, pulled my wings off.
Oh no!
Yeah, too steep, and then I jacked up.
Oh, the
And
humidity!
they instantly fell off.
Oh, you jump back in and I'll come in for a landing. And maybe we can go over to the mainland with all our experience.
Yeah, we'll see if I remember anything.
Hey? How bad's that? 3 minutes of practice.
Yeah, that was a good session.
While you're sitting in your plane, I'll come in the land and I'll talk you through what I'm doing.
See much of it a startup I can remember. So my mouse is slow on the trim.
So you put your revs on 27. And all the rest is done with the throttle. I'll do my first circuit. Try and slow down. Very hard to slow down. I'll give it just a little touch of flaps, just one down, it can do that because they're...
Yeah, you got the...
You use them in combat. If you find yourself in a turning fight, you put them down a bit, gives you a bit more manoeuvrability to get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see me going
Yep,
past.
yes, flew over my roof.
Okay, this is my base leg, final, or downwind, whatever you call it. And drop the gear. Nose up. Try and fly at 150. Nose up. Okay, a bit tight, so I'm going to go slightly right. Now I'm going to come around left. Drop flaps. Flaps, 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 flaps. Oops.
Whoops, bit wonky.
Worst landing I've ever done.
Nose down a bit, you get some speed back. Probably still pretty heavy. I mean, use
No,
like
just
half one of the tanks. My nose is going to block the... Oh, it's beautiful at the end. Looks like you're sinking to the runway a bit, but that's just whatever it is. Cool.
I didn't have it really trimmed right. I rushed it.
I think I got everything.
Ah, almost did a prop strike.
Sure that's there. Oops. Oh, my starter button's on the wrong side. Alright, that's no wonder I'm having problems.
Got your fuel. Okay, so got your fuel booster on. The engine panel, fuel booster on. Fuel cock open.
Yep, got all that.
Battery and the thing next
what
to
it
the
is,
battery.
the default button switches are backwards to what it is in the plane.
Yeah, I know.
That's where I
Bloody
went
brilliant.
2, 3.
So I'm just going to rearm, refuel. Actually, I'll go down the. I'll do it now. I don't have to come back in. I think I can do it here as long as I'm stopped.
I'm getting the sequence messed up. Primer 3 seconds. Start.
Now there's a I'm just going to go get a drink.
Okay, go for it.
But don't take off because I'm hogging the runway.
I probably won't even start it by then. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't started it? I'll talk you through it.
Times. Yep. Primer 3 seconds. Then
Primer 3 seconds.
Release.
Holding
start.
the primer down.
Yep.
Yep.
And do you hold start or just tap it?
Then you hold start. Once the engine starts turning, hold primer again, and then mixture down to run.
Yep. And when do I release primer and start?
Once the motor's running. Let's get a drink. Be right back.
I must have forgotten something because they're not starting. Ah! Coils, I did you. That's better. Just brakes.
Sorry, I'm back. How'd you go?
Yeah, I was doing a U. I didn't do the
Magnetos.
Magnetos, yeah, on that weird lever.
I always forget them.
I've probably forgotten something else important. Maybe not.
Trim.
Trim I did as I started up.
Got to set my. I'm sitting in the middle of the runway, so don't try and take off. I'll come down to the end. I don't know where you are actually.
I'm not mixing any other levers. So I did the carburetor forward. Everyone's already forward. Was there something else I had to push forward over here? Another lever somewhere?
Make sure the flaps are up.
Flaps are up. Yes, the first thing I did. That's the yellow switch all the way up.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, in a short field takeoff or with lots of stuff on, you can use about 20% of flaps, 20 degrees.
Okay.
And then you do you don't pull the tail up, you do a 3-point lift apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I'll stick with this for now.
I do. Nice long runway, why would we want to do anything stupid?
So where are you at the moment?
I'm coming down the middle of the runway, heading back down to the other end to restart.
I'll do similar.
I've reloaded, rearmed. If you stay away from the centre line, you probably won't hit me. I see you. Cool. Probably see me if you look over your shoulder.
Oh yeah. I see.
Look
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
A huge runway. I feel like you can land on it horizontally.
This is probably where they had those big bomber flights taken off
Yeah.
staggered pairs.
50 of them at once. Yeah.
If you want to do, we could do one of those canned missions. But maybe just to get the hang of it tonight,
That's
we'll
a bit
do
late.
a normal
Might just-
European train busting madness.
Yeah. Just do a quick flight over the channel.
Yeah. There is a V2 site there in the forest too, with lots of German people to kill as well.
Lovely.
Foot soldiers and things all hiding in the woods.
Scumbags.
Yeah. Imagine if they made the B-17s flyable. Fun you'd have one of them on these big runways. Looking at it from the bombardier's
Yeah.
seat.
It's probably not fun if you're not in the pilot seat, because every other station's probably fairly simple, yeah?
Don't know.
Kind of like the Huey.
I used to like
This will
that
be good.
micropose B.
It had,
good.
that was
I've
good.
been
That was
watching-
like the submarine ones with the good AI and the other stations and things.
I was watching a. They're remaking it too.
Oh wow. Yeah, I saw Micropose is kind of back and they're trying to resurrect some
Yeah.
of their old things. We'll see
Gonna
how that
resurrect
goes.
that. That's one they're doing. They also. I watched a documentary about the dam busters. One of the planes are crossing the channel in pitch black.
Yep.
One of the planes got that low that he should have run out of runway.
You turn pretty fast. How fast you're going. Just hook it to the left. Beautiful. You might get on the actual runway instead of off this weird apron thing.
The bomb, which is hanging beneath, hit the water, sprayed water into the inside at 200 mile an hour,
Oh god.
trapped the tail gunner, tore off the tail wheel. They had to fly back to England. When they got back to England, they had to cut the tail pilot out of the gunner out of the thing because they couldn't get to him.
You survived?
Yeah.
Just had a soggy
But
sit.
of
did he?
the 16 planes, 6 crashed, got or shot down.
It was like Dewey's Raid. With a-
There's now an offence against humanity to bomb dams and the Geneva Convention. You're not allowed to anymore.
because you wash away all the villages and things.
Yeah, that was a huge. But hey, it was total war too. I don't know if conventions matter when you're at total war. So.
Yeah, against Nazis that are exterminating people. Just say-
All these things people agree to when they're nice peace times.
The chemical warfare kind of held for World War II. Even Hitler was like, nah, they'd be better at using it than us, so let's not try that.
I'm gonna get going. At 25 I'm letting go. Now I'm slowly increasing to 30. Oh, what's it doing?
It was all weird.
Don't know, I'll have to look. Just concentrating. Anyway, it's flying. Wasn't ready for that. Took off at 90 mile an hour. Look what I've done.
Flaps.
They're up. Airborne's airborne.
Just want to tell myself. Probably should close my canopy.
Yeah, you hear a bit of noise, don't you?
Still do. Right off the back something. Something okay. Oops. turn somewhere?
No. We're going straight out over the ocean.
What's the altitude?
I'm on a heading of 120.
Yep.
Altitude's about 100 feet.
A little bit above that. I'm going the wrong way.
Sorry?
I thought I was on 120, but I was on 150, I think.
It's the white needle showing you your direction.
I see it. Are you climbing?
I don't know what I'm doing, I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm climbing. I'm at 46 manifold and about 2900 RPM.
I was doing 41, you're right, it's 46 is close.
I'm going to try and save the engine by dropping the RPM back to 27.
I'll try and catch up with you and do the same.
Change course to the right. And I'll tell you my new heading when I get there. I'm on a heading of about 140.
Altitude?
5,300. Still climbing.
What's the climb settings again? 29 and 46 was it?
I'm on, I don't, hang on.
You slow down, but I'm behind you.
27 and 46 is continuous.
Okay.
But mine's a bit hot again. So I'm going to drop it back. 25. Drop the boost back to 41, 2. It's also a product of speed, and as you climb you haven't got much speed. Gee, I'm on the edge of doing 500 mile an hour. Can't be. I reckon my, maybe my thing's frozen. What is it? Pit up heat in this thing.
Left bottom left of the seat I saw, defroster. Hot air.
Now it's probably inside, is it?
Or maybe.
Where'd you see it?
Bottom left of the chair.
Oops. Sorry, mate, I was crashing. That's defroster.
Give me altitude and heading when you got it.
I'm all over the place, Mellow.
Yep, same.
Trying to find the... I think it's stuck at 500 mile an hour. I can't be doing 500.
It's just a pitot.
If only I can find a pitot heat switch. Let me pause.
Yeah, go for it. If it's one of those ones on the right.
That stuff.
Was that pitot heat? Fourth switch on the near the battery.
Near the battery?
Yep. So it says
yeah,
wing tail bright.
Yep. Gun heat and pitot heat. Yep. So.
Wonder if it will come back or if you busted it.
We'll see. It might take a while.
Check the map and try and find it.
I'm trying to head for
miles
the
away.
coast.
I've gone the wrong way. You're heading towards
I'm
Dunkirk.
trying to head for the wherever Dunkirk is.
Miles away.
I'm probably north of it, am I?
Yeah, you diverge off to the left of me. I diverge from you, I guess. So Dunkirk's that big yellow beach, yeah?
I think so, but there's a few of them. Yeah, they're
Or is it that big river mouth?
up the I know. Actually, Dunkirk straight in front of me. Found it.
Oh yeah, it's the big river mouth.
Pausing again.
No worries.
Just while I zoom out on the map. Unlike the Spitfire or helicopter, I can't trim this as good. Yes, if you go along the coast, and I head for it, we'll probably be about the same distance. If we both head for Dunkirk, we'll probably get there at the same time.
Yep. I was aiming at the harbour looking thing, because I think that's it. Wipes out.
That's what I do. I expect.
Yeah, it seems super clean until you look at the airplanes on it.
I know there aren't any.
Yeah, trim feels a bit dicey, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's my neutral trim button. Try and get some sense back into it all. I ended up getting it trimmed today in the dogfighting mission, but it took a long time. You never actually get it perfect, not like the Spit.
I guess it's too wonky with the uneven fuel use.
I think so, yeah. Pretty good now. And of course, as your speed changes, so does your trim. Yep, got my speedo back. Doing about 300. Yeah, I'm just sorry, 350. Yeah.
But,
no, 300.
About 7,000 feet. 7.2.
I'm at 10,000, 11,000. I'm going to come down anyway. I'm going to head for the Dunkirk town harbour area.
Yep.
If we go above 500 mile an hour, you tear your wings off.
Yeah. Pull up from a dive too fast.
Yeah.
Alright. Harbour's coming up on my right now. See you moving down somewhere. Are you over to town yet?
I'm diving down on the harbour from the coast. We're on the town. Like 450 miles an hour.
I'll wander over slowly and see if I can join you up. You go underneath me.
Going through 4,000,
Right, you're already underneath me.
3,000.
I'm over the town.
Can you see me down here?
I've been looking.
I'm on the town, on the inland side of the town, so to speak. Just going over the paddocks. I'm going to do a U-E down here. Do a big circle.
Alright. Only about 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet.
I'm all
I
over
see you,
the
found
place,
you,
mate.
found you. I'm not going to catch you because you had all that speed. Maybe, I still don't know.
My turning will wash it off. All the way wash out speeders do an arrow on roll.
I think I'm catching up. You're getting bigger.
I just did a roll.
Alright, it's the air brakes, is it? Not the arrow. Good to know.
Oh, this plane? Yeah. Got an opposite rudder to the stick, proper roll, textbook. Oh.
Alright, what are we looking for? Choo-choos?
If you want to, yeah. Or do you want to, should we go find the launcher?
Yeah, let's go find the launcher.
Okay, we might find a train on the way anyway.
Something big enough for me to hit. Yeah, single loco not moving, not on the train tracks, much harder to pick out. I'm surprised they didn't find a way to dissipate that smoke.
There's a train down there now to my, there's two trains right beneath me, more or less, to my 10 o'clock. See them crossing, passing each other? I'll take the one heading to Dunkirk, you take the one heading away from Dunkirk.
Copy.
I might save the rockets for the launcher. Do not do what I do and crash.
Did you crash?
No, don't. I do every time though, so I'm saying don't do like me.
Lost my train, I only see your train.
Your train's going the other direction.
No, I lost it. Where you go? So turn around.
This guy suddenly stopped in the reverse direction, but I got him on fire.
Yeah, I think mine went your way as well.
Ah, yeah, I see him.
But I can't see him coming towards this town here, so I'll pick him
We'll
up.
see the smoke. There's three trains down there actually.
The big train first.
just going to pause for 1 second.
Go for it.
So I've got to get the map sorted to find that mongrel. Oh, you're miles away.
Yeah, because I turned to the right to get out of a train and he wasn't there. I saw another little train speeding back towards you. I wonder what the physics on them are like, if they've worked it out properly.
For some reason my right mouse button is not making the map scroll.
Weird. Is it because it's a locked thing, or...?
I just don't know. I can zoom in and zoom out.
Mine doesn't either.
How funny is that? Maybe something I've done accidentally. But anyway, you can, if you zoom out enough.
Oh, do you have your centered on plane? Maybe you go turn that off. Yeah, turn that center on plane off and then left mouse button moves it. But I can see the target in the forest.
It's not working. Oh yeah, it is now, yeah. And what you have to do now is get the measuring tool out. Do it for you.
There's like a protractor up here or something, is there?
Please click with the measuring tool.
Show ruler.
It's not working for me.
Ah, right click uses the tool.
And now drag from the target to you.
We're 50.
We're
We're 59 degrees. So
yeah.
Opposite of that for us. Oh, so if I do from me to the target.
60 plus 90 is
240.
140. 140.
If I right click it on me and draw it towards the target, it's giving me 240.
How strange.
If I do it from you,
I'm doing it from you.
it's giving me 230.
Yeah, how weird is that? Oh, not 90, it's 180. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my maths. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so roughly 240.
It's 1 AM, I can't do it in my head either, don't worry. Yeah. Alright. Oh, good. Still on the map. You're pausing this, alright?
Oh, sorry, shit.
I saw myself moving, but that's okay. Fly back towards you. Are you heading there yet, or are you still...
Yeah, I'm not going to head to 240.
Just looking for you to meet you up before I do it. Engine temp's okay. Push altitude.
2.5.
Radar light picks up you.
Hi.
So I wonder if the radar light will pick up you.
I haven't turned mine on.
Oh, okay.
But it will. If you're low, you'll get the ground clutter. It's only good above 6,000 feet, apparently.
Interesting technology. It's like they couldn't, on a plane this size, are like, we can't do anything too fancy, but we can let them know something's back there, which is everything to the pilot.
Yeah. The
Heading 240 at 2,700 feet.
the manual that comes with it, it's in your directory there,
Yep.
is really good. I read it today. Spent an hour reading it. It's got a great little story about a chief and a horse, a Mustang. So watch out for small arms fire. There's no AAA, but the guys got rifles and shit. Oops, oops, oops.
Cratering.
Fuel tank.
Oh yeah, you've got, haven't you?
Oh, swap tanks.
So
Had to go to the right-hand
you
side.
hear it sputter, so you got a few seconds to hit the switch.
Yeah.
It's not too hard, as long as you just remember which one's empty. It's no big deal. Especially if you've got a nice hat switch.
Yeah. Definitely the wrong way. Did a quick F10.
Yeah, I've been using it to try and find you.
You see a big red comms tower about where it is?
I think I see it. Yep, I see the
See it
forest.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that third big forest in front of us.
And you see those clearings, like roadways carved through there, pointing perfectly at London.
Yep.
It's aligned along that.
Ah, interesting. Bit of a giveaway.
Rockets. I'm gonna go auto.
Right, just pause it for me, Dad. Alright.
Yep.
Where do rockets fire? Or is it all based on your speed? You got kind of just feel it.
Speed and angle, but they drop down. They're not like bullets. They're not
Right.
flat. They're not like the modern rockets that are folding thin, high-speed things.
That's alright.
So when you look at your sight, normally the rockets are going to hit the target halfway between that bottom bloody horizontal line and the top of your dashboard, your nose.
So that's
It's
different
in that
based on
area.
how high my head is. I'm not sure how centered I am. But I'll
Yeah,
try and work it out, yeah.
Although there's no parallax. It's been corrected in these things.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's always the same distance above my nose. All right, I see it now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, halfway. All right, give it a go.
I'm going to try and run its length, so I'm going to jink to the left a bit.
So follow that road.
Yeah. Well, I can see you in front of me. Great.
The target off to the right there, is it?
No, it's right here.
Oh, it is the red tower, is it?
No, right next to the red tower, but I shot the red tower
All
for
right.
some strange reason.
Got a soldier.
It's in the road next to the red
I
tower.
think he just blew up a guardhouse or something. All right, spin around and do it again.
I saw it all down there. So it's adjacent to the red tower in that clearing road. You know, that rocket launch pad.
So as you were coming in then, was it on your left or right of the red tower?
Watch out for me, mate. See
Oh,
me?
shit. Yeah, I see your shadow. Hopefully not crash into you.
Yep, you went over me.
Oh, no,
Very close.
that fire will help.
Yeah. Wow, we've got a scrub fire going. So if you drop your rockets on the road next to that fire on the clearing line,
Explosions been done.
it looks specky, don't they? Like I said, it's best to run the length of the road.
Yep.
I saw you firing, but I don't know where you are.
I just kept flying forward.
I know, it means you should be under me.
300 feet. I'm gonna brake right.
do this one pass and head back to landing because I've got no more fuel tanks.
Tail looks a bit
What was
wrecked.
that?
Got a fart tent.
Yeah, I'll put a tent there.
Right, I'll follow you back. Braking left. I'm gonna fix on you.
I don't know if I got anything.
Yeah, you got something? Another soldier.
Huh.
Yeah, it's well hidden.
I made it a bit of a challenge, I figured it. That's why I put the tower there for our practice purposes.
Yep.
I'll do another run.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, go, let's go. Go and land. It's getting late for you too.
Yeah. Just pick you up in here about spinning around.
Can you see me, mate?
No, are you heading back towards the coast?
Yeah, heading towards I'm going to head towards the right-hand white cliff edge where it's most furthest right.
Copy.
Were you behind me or in front of me when I
I-
did that straight through?
As you attacked, I did a turn to get behind you. So now I'm looking for you.
So I'm at 4627. Doing just
Same.
over 300.
You know, just under 2,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm 2,100 or something.
Tell me when you cross the coast, so it's going to spot you. You haven't already?
I'm slowly climbing, but a very gentle climb. No, I haven't gone feet wet yet. I'm crossing between these two beaches. Does that make sense? And I'm going over now.
I know what you're saying.
I'm between the two beaches.
Actually finding you is still
I'm going to pull up. You might see me if I pull up. 3,000. 4,000. Leveling off about 4,500 feet.
Yeah, I'm way below you. I must have missed you. Weird.
Yeah, how the hell do you find enemies where we can't even find each other?
That's why they fly formation, so we don't lose each other. What I'll do is I'll level out and use the map to try. Oh! See you.
In fact, I'm going to head for the very point of the land to our right.
Oh, like the very edge of the isthmus? Yeah, oh yeah, just where the runway is.
That's pretty well where our base is, isn't it?
Passing through 5,000.
Yeah, I'm at 5,000 and I'll stay there. Every speck of dust I think is you.
I'm definitely behind you. Went wet like a minute before I did.
So landing is 2,700. Wash off speed.
I also realised why there's so many stories now about pilots being stuck on their own somewhere. They come up
Lost.
with a target. Yeah. Like, why is he on his own when he's finding these 109s or bombers or whatever? It's like they're just getting separated.
Didn't see a juicy target.
Yeah. So it happens in seconds. It's not like, oh, I was looking at my map for 2 minutes and I lost you. It's like you look away and it's all over if anyone changed speed or direction or attitude.
Bombs used to call them rhubarb missions where they just fly around shooting anything that moves on the ground.
Oh god.
can't put your gear down and shit down to about 170 or less. And you pretty much do a carrier landing again. Maybe not as extreme,
Carry the size of 2 small towns.
And you're doing 120 over the threshold, and your touchdown at about 90. If you get the speeds right, you'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Easy said.
Yeah.
And in real life, we should just be doing 1,000 touch and goes.
Yep. These are engine temps.
Yeah, not too bad. It's obviously related to speed. So before, when I was climbing, I was slow, even though I was at the same settings. It's how fast the air's going through, I guess. Now I'm doing 350. It's happy.
I've also warmed it up.
Yeah, well, I haven't turned this plane off since I rearmed and refueled. Suddenly things like flight craft predictors now are so wonderful when you think about them. Turn my gun off. Can't.
I'm just going to get ahead for the end of the runway now, I guess.
Land towards France, remember?
Land towards France, alright.
Not the wrong way.
Yep. So we're going to head to the end of the runway, fly past it, then get parallel with it.
But get your speed under control. It's point it's coming in too fast.
Wait, this is leave engine at 27, yeah?
Engine at 27, but back off on the throttle.
Yep.
Will only drop speed real slow, I can tell you. So you might have to do a couple of laps. And that's good because you can trim it up slowly. And when you drop your gear,
I don't know, see what happens. Yep.
the nose goes down. When you drop the flaps, the nose goes down. So,
Trim up.
yeah.
When you drop speed, the nose seems to go down too.
Yeah.
Where are you in relation to the runway?
I'm just coming over the coast on the right-hand side of the runway.
Right, I'm real close to you then. Crossing the cliffs now. Flying over the town at the end, so I'm at 2,500 feet. It may be a collision hazard.
Okay, 170.
You're right, the shadow's got this
170.
freeze. So how'd you get so
Oops.
slow?
I just had a big freeze.
Uh-oh, it's probably
Oh,
dead.
I'm gonna be. That shits me.
That's rude. Might recover again. It doesn't say you're dead on my kill feed.
I will be because the game's still going, but I'm.
Better make this my landing attempt then if it's about to crash. There's my old taxiway. Yeah, I've lost it. You better? I think that's... Oh, you paused it. Do, 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 do. Oh, you're back! I can't hear you if you're talking. Last one, your store speed was 120, wasn't it? I'm talking, I can't hear you, Dad, but I'm trying to land it. It's like a happy little plane. That's not good. Credited me a landing, but I think I've blown tires. Sounds like garbage. Yeah. Whoa. End of recording. Is this how it finished, Dad? Hope you're still flying.